First trio game I've watched in a minute. Can't believe I'm watching a skin cup. But hey, 62 kills is 62 kills, and we're 50-50 each other for loot. Clix is already stealing Eomzo's loot out of the first chest. Now, the question is, who is going to be the IGL? It's a W key game, so I don't think it matters. But is Higgs going to, is Higgs going to take over? Are we going back to the original trio? But interesting, we dropped Wonky. I didn't know Wonky was going to be the best drop in trios. Plenty of loot, though, to be fair. So we are con. There is one other trio on the drop. So if you guys don't know, this is the Moxie, Somerset, Reddish trio skin cub. But Clix and Higgs and Eomzo dropped a 62 kill game. Let's look at the timeline. Okay. I think I know who got the most kills in this game, but let's see. I didn't watch this tournament at all. I didn't watch it even live. Flopersky goes down. Eomzo gets his first one. Oh, and each player gets 1 kill each. The satisfaction. Things looking good for the boys off the bat. 1 kill each. Based on the timeline, it's looking very good for Clix, but we'll see. Alright, they're going to come do the aim train game. I'm guessing they're just going to get their loot from this and just go. I think Higgs is still looting around side Wonky. This is trio, so you need a lot more loot, but at the same time, you have a lot more time to get the loot. The triple threat cup, that's it. I want to call... Can we just call them the Powerpuff Girls? Like, it's just the Powerpuff Girls, right? It's literally, like, the exact same colors and everything. It's kind of clean. Alright, Higgs is using his fist to try to loot around a little bit quicker while Clix and Eomzo both do the aim train game. Clix is actually going to leave Eomzo to get the loot, so we're letting Eomzo get the best loot right now. Okay, we get the gloves. Pretty bad RNG. We get gold twin mag SMG. Would have much preferred that to be a burst, but that's okay. The game must stay pretty stacked, though. To kill 62 people is insane. So they got 3 kills. They get, what, 62 of the next... Wait, they get 59 of the next 79. Higgs is getting a kill already. Higgs rolling up on a whole trio. Wait a second. Higgs getting active right now. 44 white tag. Gets the second one. These players looking very skillful right now. Higgs got to be careful. This guy's probably going to be crazy. We just killed an entire trio and took 0 damage. We just did not take a single bullet. Now, I know Clix did stream this, and there is a video on it. And again, you can hear the comms, but if we're going to watch a trio gameplay, I want to watch replays for that very reason. If we're watching Clix's POV, we don't get to see any of that. So I'm going to guess their comms were super locked in. You know, like, nothing but efficient, good communication. Not trolling whatsoever. Just fully locked in. Higgs is pushing as a solo to get space. It's definitely not trolling. Eomzo is going to come back him up. Clix being left behind in Wonky Land to secure the extra loot. I like this. I like this gameplay right now. This is definitely them taking it seriously. 100% not running it down. They also... This is their best game. I don't know how else to put this. They managed to get over half their kills in this one single game and then went on to struggle for the rest of the tournament. So I don't know how locked in they were. But Higgs gets his 5th elim of the game. So right now, Higgs running away with it. 5-1-1. Eomzo's going to hit the rift. Clix's going to try and find his own targets. But right now, Higgs still in the show. The IGL. So we're running 5 shockwave grenades. Higgs is going to try and get 2 more kills before Clix and Eomzo can get here. But looks like Clix and Eomzo finally pulling up now. Might have something to say about this. Still letting Higgs get all the glory. Not sure why this player has no nameplate. Calix goes down. All right, Eomzo's going to try and lock down the duo maybe. Oh, this team's hiding. Wait a second. They're hiding over inside this building. Do they find them? Oh, Clix finds them. Clix knows exactly where they are. Interesting. Very interesting. Clix even starting to close the gap a little bit, though. 6-3-1. Eomzo being left behind right now. My man's still the IGL. We see a reboot over here towards the edge. Over on the Lighthouse split. So we've got Combat AR, Iron Pump, Purple Pistol, Chaos Reloader, and then Gold AR, Blue Chaos Reloader. And oh, Eomzo's going to try and get the combat. I will say, I'm very surprised to see Clix running a Chaos Reloader. I feel like with 3 potential opponents to kill, I feel like the Chaos Reloader is going to be very frustrating to deal with. Would much prefer to have an Iron Pump. We'll see, though. That's what Higgs is rocking. Higgs with the high walls. Can't quite get the top wall, though. Trying to keep himself protected as he makes his way up. Higgs trying to get inside the box right now. Trying to get elim number 7. Higgs stepping up big right now, but Clix takes one down over here as well at the same time. They're going to even it up. Eomzo's first chance to get a kill on the board. Well, second kill off spawn. All right. 2-4-7. Higgs looking good right now. It is worth pointing out again, this video is made after... Well, sorry, this game happened before the update. The Chaos Reloader is now officially fixed. It does reload properly. but not for this tournament. This was before the update. This is also why Tip Top still exists. Tip Top Terrace. Wait, no, wait. Wait, is that what Tip Top looks like? Wait. What? I'm too old for this. What? This wasn't here during this tournament. So Replays has the new POI, even though it wasn't here. Dude, Replays is so broken. We're literally just... So in this tournament, this was Tip Top Terrace. Now it's this, and unfortunately, it's only 3 chests. So, yeah. Oliver OG, Dom Damus, a bunch of big teams just got completely screwed right before FNCS. All right, Eomzo, Clix, and Higgs make their way to Humble Hills. Gonna have to rotate their way out. They're gonna have to get some reboots going here because only 65 alive. For them to drop 62 kills, they do already have 13 at least, unless my math is wrong, which it usually was in trios. One of the worst parts about doing trio react videos is me trying to do quick math on the fly. All right, we're using the zip lines to get around the map quicker. I like this, especially in trios. Rotate the whole team. I like this a lot. All right. So Clix has got double mobility in the pizza. I think Higgs is just trying to get as many kills as he can, man. Higgs. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room here, okay? Higgs copped a lot of heat for the performance last time this trio played together. A little bit of chug splash PTSD here. So Higgs, I think, has to prove something right now. He's got the most to prove in this tournament. Gingerbread, unfortunately, going to be on the receiving end of that aggression from Higgs. He's going to take him down. That's Elim number 9. Clix, though. Is he going to break his lucky number? He's on Elim number 4. Eomzo about to pick up Elim number 3 to catch up to Clix a little bit. It is 9-4-3. So Higgs taking the chug splash slander personally here in their first trio session since disbanding. Higgs fighting a full trio who is refusing to build. What is this tournament? Hello? All right, let's see if Higgs takes any more damage here in this entire fight. River going to build up right now. Higgs takes the high ground on top of him. Clix is nowhere near this fight. Clix is fighting someone else. Eomzo gets another kill. All right, we're splitting. This is going to be so hard to follow, but I'll do my best. All right, so Higgs is 1v3ing until Eomzo and Clix get finished with their fight, which looks like they did pretty quickly. And oh my God. Farmer's just walking straight into the full piece. Clix gets another Elim, though. Takes down Slump. So Clix and Eomzo playing as a duo while Higgs plays as a solo. Very interesting split up right now. Big pump from Higgs. River goes up. He's slamming both of them right now. Higgs is playing crazy. Was Higgs streaming this tournament or was it just Clix? Did people miss this? Because my God, Higgs is putting on a show at the moment. Jeez. Little window edit there from River. All right, so at least Higgs was streaming. Eomzo's back inside Dark Dominion, though. Don't know where Clix is. That last player here runs. Clix is trying to take his own fight here with Eomzo as well. So Eomzo and Clix playing as a duo and Higgs solo is interesting. To be fair, Higgs does have more Elims than both of them combined right now. 20 teams, 51 players. So the game's staying honestly quite stacked. For being an early game, Game 1 Skin Cup. This might be Eomzo and Clix's chance to jump in and get some Elims before Higgs can get him. Higgs is pretty far away from this one right now. Eomzo's pulling up onto Koi. Only got the gold AR. Didn't get the mythic from Squibbly, but still pretty solid. Clix here to back him up. Clix doesn't get that Elim. It gets stolen. You see some Clix piece now. And he start getting some of these kills. Based on the timeline, Clix must start having an insane finish to this game. He's going to start heating up here soon, surely. I actually wonder if Eomzo or Higgs dies for how many Elims Clix gets compared to them. For how few he has right now. Can't seem to close out this fight right now. Clix not looking too hot. He's got to warm up, though. He's got to warm up. Trying to spray his way inside the box. Clix really struggling to close this one out. There we go. Hazard goes down. Eomzo is still chasing Koi as well. Okay. Higgs was just putting his fights down quicker. Eomzo and Clix struggling a lot more to close out fights on these players. This guy has ran to Narnia. Eomzo is still chasing this guy. This fight started north of Dark Dominion, by the way. And we are now all the way down at New Sanctuary. We ran halfway across the map to kill this Koi player. And we finally do it. All right. We finally do it. Meanwhile, Higgs taking a separate fight over at Fourfield. Yo, I just don't even know how I'm going to watch this. How am I supposed to follow this right now? Eomzo takes down one. This is going to be the most dopamine-inducing game of all time. Just constant action. All right, Eomzo takes down 2. Can he get the 3rd? Is this Clix here to back him up? Clix is taking a fight against another trio. We're fighting 3 separate trios at the same time. Clix getting a bit piecey now, though. Oh, Clix with the beautiful piece. Higgs has closed out his fight on the team over at Fourfields. That's 13 Elims to him now. Eomzo's got Jackson Goat in his sights. Going to push him up into Clix. 1 HP. One more shot. Eomzo can't find it. Meanwhile, Clix gets hit hard in the back. Needs to try to either pop the heals or close this fight out quickly. Eomzo takes down Jackson Goat. And Clix gets his Elim as well. Okay, 8-9-13. Higgs starting to fall behind a little bit. Higgs taking on another whole trio here. 40 alive. This is going to be a very quick game for 62 kills, bro. This is going to be the quickest react video I've ever done. Higgs dropping down. Recognizes the player doesn't have a cone in his box. And he throws the cone down. Higgs drops back. Tries to elevate a layer. He's got to be careful right now. You can't have this whole trio jump in on him. But he's going to take them down from above. That's the biggest issue in the 1v3, especially against unskilled opponents. You just can't get barrel stuffed. They're going to try and spray and jump in on you every chance they get. But Higgs playing distance beautifully right now. Honestly, Higgs is putting on a masterclass in this game. These aren't the greatest opponents, but as you probably experienced in yourself one time playing pubs with friends, sometimes bad opponents are even harder to take down because they play unexpected. And Higgs gets landed on and goes down. This might be how Clix closes the gap here. Clix gets one Elim as I say that, or at least a knock. About to make it 2. Makes it 2. There's one left on this trio, but he's going to run out of there. We got Tryhard Vo running for his life right now. All right, what's Eomzo up to? Eomzo's king another trio. This is ridiculous. They're actually playing 3 corners. They are fully taking on entire trios by themselves. This is great. Okay. I was a bit concerned whether I was going to enjoy watching a skin cut, but this is incredibly fun to watch right now. Clix gets Falcon, so Clix gets another Elim. That was a solo, though. So Eomzo's got to handle his trio. Eomzo also has another trio inside Sandy. 2 trios who could third-party this one. So Eomzo got to be careful right now. 16 teams, 37 players. They're at 33 kills right now. So they've just crossed over halfway, pretty much. Eomzo's struggling to kind of close this one out as quickly as what Higgs was. He's got the pizza down at least. Gets a 100 tag. Player on his wall gets another 100 tag. He's trying to jump with some of these players. That player peeking him's only got 100 health right now. So this team's playing aggressive, and Eomzo with the reposition. Beautiful shot. Has the double edit down. Only it's for 100 again. Need to get some of these pumps start being 150 Zo. Come on. And you see that Zo shotgun aim. He's got the gold iron pump. I was going to say chaos, but they're doing the double res. That is a big problem in trios. I forgot about the double res, how much quicker it is. That player's already up, and Higgs goes down again. So Clix now has to close out this fight. He takes down Dipsy. Now he's in a 1v2. So Higgs, great start, but now he's struggling, and Clix is even the playing field. 13-13. 157. The pre-fire from Clix. That was beautiful. That's why he was carrying the Chaos Reloader. I question him. He's making it work right now. Clix gonna try and get the finish here for the Siphon. Gets it. Still only on 100 health, though. Needs time to pop the shield, but no, he doesn't. Clix with the beautiful drop back right hand. Higgs is still alive, so Clix will be able to res him instead of having to go for the reboot again. Eomzo still struggling to close it out on this trio, though. So 15-13-9 right now. Still really good kills for everyone involved, but Clix is putting on a show now. He's going to throw Higgs inside the reboot van and then maybe hit a little bit of a double res. Never mind. Just going to let the reboot van res him. Starting to get keyed. Falcon, 6'7", 6.7 IQ. Naldo, and then attack. All right, see how long these guys survive against Clix. Clix takes the high ground on the wood walls. Homie's looking at the wrong wall. Clix opens this one up very quickly. Can Higgs get back to his loot? He does, so Higgs got a bit of a loadout under him now. This team is going to instantly run away. They're very scared now. Clix smells the weakness, senses the fear. He's going to start keying them. This is on top of a zipline as well, which could be awkward for this team. Tries to hit the glove rotate. Managed to create a bit of distance, but Clix is still all over him. Gets the last pistol shot around the corner. Can he... Oh, and he collects on the other player. That's not even the same team. That's another player from a different trio. Meanwhile, Eomzo gets his first Elim in a minute. That's... Never mind, he gets the finish. Doesn't even get the actual knock there. Still on 9. So now we see Clix running away with it. All right, Eomzo's pushing a trio. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, he's not pushing them? Maybe he doesn't even realize they're there. Eomzo's on top of a whole trio. Ah, they're underneath. Eomzo doesn't want to push down into the bunker. Smart. 1v3 in that tight of a quarters would be very, very risky. Higgs spots a trio back in Storm. Back on Sandy. 2 trios fighting back in Storm. This is not a bad spot to take a Storm fight, because at least Higgs can hit the rotate off the cube after this if he wants to, or the diamond. Higgs has the edit on the stair, but doesn't even go for the edit. Just flies over the top and finds the extra angle. So it looks like Clix is going to take a fight here against 2 players. Can he get Elim number 19 and 20? Who's going to get their Elims quicker? Clix has the player on 1 HP. There's the knock. Gets the pistol beams through. Higgs takes down another back inside Sandy. He's now making his way back towards Clix, so he's gotten all the kills he can seem to get from Sandy. Clix gonna chase this one back down. Gonna get himself inside zone. Stormstinger's not gonna be a huge issue. Slides in the box. Can't take the wall, but he managed to take it on the reset. 29 and 16. Eomzo being left in the dust. Eomzo gonna try and get those elims up. I'm not sure who the designated IGL was in this game right now. Higgs takes another one as we come back. I'm doing my best here, man. Years of using replay modes has trained me here, but unfortunately, they're so far apart. Every time I skip, it has to load, which makes it a bit hard to catch all the action. But, oh, Clix with the full box on the gloves. Looking like an Overwatch fight there. Player tried to get out. He's going to hit the shockwave. Pop the med kit mid-air to maximize, but he's going to get shot in the back, and Higgs looking pretty weak right now. Clix is going to jump on that one and try and help him out. Darks instantly just gets slammed by Clix. The second I click on him, Higgs gets shot again. It's Koi. Koi's back in it. So we are now getting to the point where we are now killing the same player multiple times. This is the trio and squad kill race classic. We got Koi on the other side of this one. What is the Eomzo doing in all this? The Eomzo trying to take down Charlie Clerk. He's got Axe Score as well in the box. So at least it's a duo, but Eomzo struggling in these numbers disadvantaged fights right now. Eomzo having a rough time of it. Clix is getting more into the feed, but I want to watch Eomzo for a bit. We haven't watched him much here. Creating space. Gets the pre-fire. Only 100 tag. Drops down. 110. And Eomzo goes down here. Meanwhile, Clix just putting on a clinic over here. Clix making it look too easy. Now, though, getting beamed from Clix. Has to drop down, try and find an angle. The player doesn't even take his back wall. Doesn't even need the angle. Elim number 25. Eomzo goes down on 9. Is there any world we reboot? I don't think so. I now see how Clix managed to pick up so many more kills after being the least kills off spawn. I think Higgs had like an 8 Elim lead at one point. Clix turns the tables and has an 8 Elim lead over Higgs now. 100 HP, no shield. Clix has to try and pop down his pizza. Higgs on 10 HP, has to pop his med kit, but Higgs running out of meds now. Wait a second. Clix has the pizza. Higgs has nothing but a med kit. This could be the difference. Is Clix going to share the pizza? He is. What a goat. If I was Clix, I'm definitely pocketing that just so I can get an extra kills on the board. To be fair, the reward for this skin cup is actually pretty solid. It is just a skin cup, but it was 3 skins. This is basically the same value as winning a solo victory cup game. And I do believe, I don't want to spoil it, but I do believe Clix, Higgs, and Eomzo didn't even end up winning the skin after all of this. I don't think they were even close, actually. I think skin was like top 80 and they got like 500 something. Higgs got 50 builds right now, but it's Clix. Clix is just too good. It's probably honestly, it's probably 8 years of dealing with stream snipers. It's just giving Clix the ability to just fight numbers disadvantaged fights and put down players worse than him just so much more quicker and efficiently. I think all the stream sniping has trained Clix for this exact moment. Gets the double edits, drops down on the cone, player hits a pump. I mean, Clix's aim has just been looking amazing. Honestly, maybe it's the Chaos Reloader difference. I thought Higgs was a smart one for running the Iron Pump, but Clix has really made the Chaos Reloader look crazy strong here. Higgs gets an Elim, though. Takes down Crash Messi. 27, 18, and 9. Higgs goes down. But he does get the Elim. At least Higgs does get credit for that right now. But Clix is 100% going to be the winner of this kill race. But wait a second. That means Clix has to solo clutch up this game. How many kills is this? 27, 9, 36, 19, 4, 55? 55, I believe. So does he get every remaining kill? Wait, he gets every remaining kill as a solo. My math very well could be terrible, but let's see here. CJF goes down. That's 1. Clix played this game phenomenally either way. That's Koi on his wall right now. Players kind of roll back in. Gets the finish. Gets that siphon as well. He has no shield right now. Clix in a rough spot. All solos except for one other player. There is one team still in this one. Clix trying to use those gloves. Pops the shockwave. I think he got the gloves mistake there. Pops the shockwave for the overdrive effect. But 75 HP, 65, 55. Needs to pop those minis. 45, 35. Things getting worse and worse for Clix. The slide past Koi. Fakes him out with the slide. The one pump for the siphon. Hits another player on the way in. Clix is honestly playing phenomenal this game. This is ridiculous. I didn't know if I was going to enjoy watching a Skin Cup game, but I have been utterly enthralled. Yes, I'm bringing out the English essay terms for this one. Still players on the wall right now, though. 29 elims. About to try and make it 30. 48 builds. One of the best things he has right now is the material. Can't even get back to his pizza. This team has cut him off from it. Clix going through it right now. We got Elite, Blix, and Drax is the duo. So there's one duo and the rest are solos. Falcon, though, Clix takes down his teammate. We got one more Falcon member. Clix sprays through the ramp. Beautiful plays there. One duo and a solo now for Clix to deal with. Laredo, who's going to come second? We know who wins it. Clix going to pop the pizza. He has to take his time a little bit now. Wants to secure every kill, but at the same time, the chance that this duo and solo fight is very low, and Clix gets beamed. It looks like the lobby has identified that Clix is the main threat. Laredo trying to get him lobby focus from the duo. Clix creating a bunch of space. Probably has to isolate the fight on the solo down here on low ground, honestly. Pop the minis. There's no vending machine here. I was hoping he might be able to get a patch up. Repositions through the building. Smart play here. Might be able to cut this solo off on the low ground. He's trying to take the angle against him. Clix still has to pop these minis. He's getting pressured well. These players are playing this very well. The team on high ground is quite healthy, so he's going to have to play either a healthy 1v2 in the end, or he's going to have to try and take down the solo first. Clix goes for the high ground. 140 tag up above. Beautiful plays here from Clix. Now the solo can't really press too much from below, but he drops down. Takes some fall damage. Needs to go back up and make sure that doesn't get rezzed. It'd be hard to res on rotating zones, but if Clix focuses the low ground, it'll happen. Clix gets the siphon. He is playing this so unbelievably well. The fluidity of Clix's gameplay right now, just kind of linking every movement together, has been really nice to watch. He hasn't stayed still for more than 1 second, which is how you beat multiple less skillful opponents. You just have to keep repositioning. Wait for them to overextend and make a mistake. If you stay in one spot and you try and fight them traditionally, they will just spray in and jump on you and overwhelm you in numbers. 0 builds, though. 36 builds for Laredo down below, so Laredo has the advantage. Clix dropping down. That Chaos Reloader, he needs to hit one big pump. Laredo, does he make a bad edit? He edits. Clix can't take the wall. He has to try and bait him so he can pre-fire him. Laredo finally gives up the angle, but Clix can't find it. Now, Clix has been training for this. If you've never watched it, Clix loves doing 0 build zone wars against Faxity. He's ready for this. And he executes 34 elims for Clix, 9 for Eomzo, 19 for Higgs. It was 62 as a trio. One of the highest kill games in this tournament, and man, that was fun. Doesn't even go to zone 12. Didn't know if I was going to enjoy reacting to a Skin Cup game, but you know what? That was fucking fun.